Yo, yo, what's going on? What's going on, brothers and sisters? I'm about to get ready to go live with filmmaker Stephen Graham, live from the Holy Land in Israel. And so we're going to get ready. As soon as he come in here, we're going to get ready to go live. He can't be on long, but he's going to be on with us discussing some of the things about his upcoming documentary and different things of that nature. So as soon as he get in, then I'll go ahead and bring him on. And we'll go from there, okay? All right. Shabbat shalom to everybody out there. And look forward to this quick interview with our brother and whatnot. Okay. Let's see here. Stephen, go ahead and leave a comment really quick. Let me know that you're here. All right, here you go. I'm sending you the invite right now.
Shalom, shalom, Aki.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. All right, we're definitely, our brother Stephen Graham won't be able to be on long. But go ahead, Stephen, go ahead and let's jump right in. Let everybody know where you're at, and then we'll get into the documentary and all that good stuff.
1 second, I've got to go say hello to my grand. My grand just come. 1 second, I'm not Sheikh. You want to say hello to somebody? You want to say hello on a live interview? Okay. I'll let you talk to, Sheikh Kaid from the documentary Northeast Africa. Sheikh Kaid from the documentary Northeast Africa. I'll let you say hello to Sheikh Kaid. Sheikh Kaid.
Okay.
Shalom, brother.
What's going on?
All right. I'm feeling all right. How are you?
I'm fine. I look forward to visiting you guys over in the land.
Yeah, you're welcome anytime. You're welcome in the Holy Land here.
Yes, I enjoyed the knowledge that you brought on the Middle East Deception documentary with Stephen Graham. It was beautiful. I appreciate the work, and I love the work you guys are doing.
Yeah, we loving for, to make oneness and to make, the family back again, just the family to come back again and to live together and peace and harmony in this land.
Yes, definitely. I hear you guys about to have a cookout. I wish I could come. We love cookouts now. Black people, we love cookouts.
Yeah, you are welcome. Okay. You are welcome. Make it quick, man. Make it quick.
I definitely will.
We're waiting for your return. We're waiting for your return. For everybody return.
Yes. Thank you.
We are the indigenous people of this land. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's right. We are the people of that land. Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I will tell you what's your family name, the original name of your family. Just you come here. What's your work? I will tell you.
Okay. I definitely look forward to coming. I already told my wife. She said she's definitely ready to come. So whenever we get ready to come, we'll definitely let you know. I know Stephen was telling me something about the wedding and stuff like that. So hopefully we can come in October or something like that.
You will come on time. You just come here. Everybody come here. I give him a support. I support him. How to stay, where to stay, free food, and this for 1 month, at least for 1 month, free.
All right. Thank you.
Because I want everybody to come to this land and to see the truth. Not the fake history.
Yes, that's the thing is over in America, we have a tough fight over here because the true history isn't being really told, and a lot of people don't want to embrace the true history. We get it from the European side, and it's very rare. That's why we appreciate what the Creator has done by giving us this connection to have you on. Just you being on here is a blessing to many of us over here.
You are welcome. You coming home. Okay?
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You're okay.
One second. Sheikh, we say you're going down to Oh, yeah? All right, I'll be here anyway. I'm not going, I'll be here. Yeah? All right, yeah, sorry, bro. So I'm back. So, yeah.
Hey, man, that was a blessing, man. Perfect timing. Hallelujah. And that's perfect timing, man. I'm excited. So go ahead, Stephen. Let us know, let everybody know where you're at, what you're doing there, the documentary, everything. I'm gonna just give you the floor. You go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm in the Holy Land Visiting family, of course. Sheikh Aid, family, visiting family, spending time with family. I'm doing also research on historical aspects of Israelites, the Israelite transformation, the journey of the Israelites from the Holy Land after, before and even after 2nd AD to Medina. Because I mean, if you study history of like Lemba tribe, if you study, I don't know if you know much about Lemba. They say they went through Arabia into Ethiopia, and then they came down to Southern Africa. A lot of Israelites took that route. A lot, even like if you go into Mali, history of Mali, you have Israelites in Mali, in Togo. A lot of them you'll think they came straight through Egypt, but in fact they didn't. They actually went through Arabia into Sudan, Chad, and came across that way. You know, so I'm doing a lot of and if you go into like sometime you talk about, if you study into like the Yoruba history, they say they came, you know, like in Yoruba they say they came from Arabia region, Sudan region. And if you know, we study ancient Egypt, we know Egypt ain't what they call Egypt today. If we look at ancient Egypt, we're talking about Sudan, you know, because when we look at like, we talk about Sudan, if you know, like today we look at Egypt, in Egypt itself, because I do a lot of travels to Egypt itself hasn't got much history of ancient Kemet. When you go into like Sudan, that's when you find a lot of history that's been misunderstood. And there's a lot of people in history, when you go in Sudan, they trace them out to be ancient Israelites. So I'm doing my research is about things I do in the Holy Land, but also tying up the knots between the way we traveled and where we traveled. You know, what led me to come do the documentary Northeast Africa Hidden Truth was, for me, it was I wanted to bring to light what was going on in the land, because mainstream media doesn't promote this. Mainstream media doesn't teach, you know, what doesn't show you much about indigenous people. Like, I mean, because I got some females around there and got their hair covered, I'm not gonna show a picture, but the whole community, if I kind of put it to one angle, you'll see the community is massive. Let me just try to away from people, but I can see if you see the background, can you see the people in the background? Can you see the community in the background? I won't put the people in, I'll show the community in the background. It's massive. And when you come to this community, like on the hills, like how the Bible tells about in the hills and the mountains, the children of Judah lived in the mountains and the hills. We didn't actually live on the plains. If you come in the hills and mountains, you see a lot of black indigenous tribes still here in the hills and mountains. There's not changed.
How long have they been there? We're not talking about people who came and came back.
No,
we're talking about people who've been living there since the beginning.
If you watch my documentary, if you not know Northeast Africa, even Northeast Africa, Sheikh, he shows a land title for a massive piece of land he's got. Like he's got ridiculous land. But there's a documentary I did called Secret of the Desert with him, where we go into like family land, and he shows you where when the 6-Day War happened, the state of Israel, when Israel became a state. And what people understand, when Israel became a state, with Balfour Promise, and when Israel became a state, the 6-Day War, it happened. A lot of it fought in a place called Bir Malaki. Their actually land belonged to their family. It's not European land or nothing. It actually belongs to the family. He's got land title for it. State of Israel hasn't built on it. They've only put a few monuments there, but they haven't actually built nothing. So they make it like it's a site, but it's not actually a site where they actually bring a lot of tourists, because they can't, because it doesn't belong to them. So they actually, there's not much they can do with it. He still owns the land title. It's been passed down from generations to generations. So majority of land is still owned by, like, majority of main desert land that we had, or like hillside land, is still owned by black people, even today.
Now is that the land in the documentary I saw a part of the documentary that I was watching. I think the one that you're talking about, where they put the fence up, and they do military training over there. Is that the land?
It's cutting out a bit. Sorry, the internet's cutting out a bit. What you say?
On the documentary that you were showing, did they put a fence up for the military?
Yeah, where they fence off the place for the burial ground of the family. Yeah, that land.
Right.
That land they have no power of it. Like they can't do nothing for it. In fact, if you watch the documentary, it shows they plugged it. They actually plugged it so the people can't return back to their land. They put plugs in the walls, in the natural walls that they built, or the ancestors built. No, this is the kind of thing that's been going on in the land that a lot of people don't know. And I'm trying to bring all this thing to light so people can understand what's really happening out here.
Right.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you good. Let me ask you this.
Good?
Yeah, I can hear you good. We can all hear you good. We can hear you.
So it's cutting out. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't cut out as much.
Okay, can you hear me?
Can you hear me
Uh, it cut out on him. We're talking to our brother that's live from Israel. He's in the Holy Land right now. Let me see if I can get him back in. Send him the invite back to come back on.
Sorry, cut out.
There you go. There you go.
Hello, can you?
Let me. Yeah, can you hear? Can you hear us? Hello, Stephen.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear? Go ahead.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yes.
I apologize, bro. But yeah, the whole purpose of me making this documentary. Where you guys going? Where you going? Yeah, the whole purpose of making a documentary just to unveil to people like what's really going on, you know, and just to let them understand the history that
Okay. And one more time, out there, the signal is kind of difficult where he's at, and the signal is kind of difficult where he is. So let's see, can we get him back? Can we get our brother back in? On out there. But this is definitely solid. I mean, again, to be able to have someone who is in the land, who's been there for years, thousands of years, man. I mean, thousands of years, even before the migration. And I'm definitely going to have Stephen back on once he get back to London, because he lives in the UK. And so if we can't get him here, back on here, he lives in the UK, but he's visiting. His family is from, has been in the land for years. Y'all saw Sheikh on earlier, and he was on this talking about how, you know, we're the original people and all that good stuff. So we're going to definitely have on. They've invited me and my wife over to the land. So we're going to be taking a trip over there pretty soon to stay with them and visit them and hang out with them and be able to get a lot of the history that we don't get here in America. All right. We're gonna get that history. All right. We're gonna be able to document the history that we do not get here in America. All right. Let's see here. See if I can get him on. I think his signal may have went out. But definitely thank you guys for tuning in, man. It truly was a blessing. I know his signal is probably going out in the area in which he was in, but it's truly a blessing to be able to have one of our Hebrew brothers who are on here. And again, I'm going to put this up on my YouTube page and whatnot. I'm going to put this on my YouTube page, and definitely go back and watch the beginning of this, because again, to be able to have okay, he just responded. All right, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna get off here. The brother's trying to call me back. So I love all of you with the love of Christ, man. Stay tuned. This will be on YouTube, but definitely watch the replay of this. All right. Truly a blessing to have this type of information. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom to you all.